The Commonwealth Games 2022 opening ceremony held recently caught the attention of many because of the rituals and symbolism presented on national TV. Satan's modus operandi is to deceive the majority by making his schemes look harmless, but the Bible will expose darkness and lift up Christ. Welcome to Truth in Bible Prophecy. Thank you, friends, for supporting this ministry. Kindly subscribe to this channel and share this timely message to all. Stay tuned as I present to you Birmingham's Tower of Babel. The Birmingham Commonwealth Games 2022 officially got underway with a snazzy opening ceremony, replete with performances, carnivals, puppets at the Alexander Stadium in Birmingham. A carnival-like performance was created to show Birmingham's various inventions. What caught my attention in this rich sports ceremony is the rituals they perform, gathering all nations, tongues, and multitudes. The highlight of the ceremony then arrived in the form of a 10-meter high bull, which took 5 months to build, being pulled by female chain workers. Anyone who has a knowledge of the history of the Bible will see that this concept is reminiscent of the Baal worship in the Old Testament, where the people of God made a golden calf to worship. The rituals in this ceremony has a striking resemblance. It is very uncanny on Exodus 32 verse 1. When the people saw that Moses was so long in coming down from the mountain, he took what they handed him and made it into an idol cast in the shape of a calf. The Israelites, out of their impatience and unbelief of Moses' promise of return, they form an image of a beast in a form of a golden calf. In the last days, while waiting for Christ's return, multitudes will worship the image of the beast. It is quite shocking that they would use such symbolism and televise it worldwide. Revelation 14 verse 9, a third angel followed them and said in a loud voice, "If anyone worships the beast and its image and receive its mark on their forehead or on their hand, they too will drink the wine of God's fury." In this ritual, they are encircled with a supposed star in their hand. What is the message behind this scene? On one of their videos, a fallen star was shown, which landed on Earth and was discovered by a person, and she prayed on it. Stars are depicted as angels, and 1/3 of the heavenly angels sided with Lucifer. Revelation 12 verse 4, its tail swept 1/3 of the stars out of the sky and flung them to the earth. Here we see the power of the fallen star being able to tame the beast with terrible exactness and parallelism to Revelation 13. Satan is the power behind the Antichrist beast. In this ritual, you find a beast being worshipped and a fallen star representing Satan or Lucifer. A woman that seems to be controlling the beast. This image is depicted in Revelation 17 verse 3. There I saw a woman sitting on a scarlet beast that was covered with blasphemous names and had 7 heads and 10 horns, and the woman was dressed in purple and scarlet. An aerial view of the event shows the beast bull worship. On the left and in the right you have a tower, the Tower of Birmingham or the Tower of Babel, as the announcer introduces it.
That's him at the top of the tower. Birmingham's Tower of Babel, or Tower of Birmingham if you like. Birmingham's Tower of Babel, or Tower of Birmingham if you like.
And in the top of the tower, the one-eye occult symbolism. At the time of Noah, God sends the flood to eradicate the people. If God had not wiped out the iniquitous pre-flood race, the whole humanity would have degenerated to the point where there will be no holy line through which to introduce the Messiah into the world. God sends a rainbow as a covenant of His love, that the world will never be destroyed by a flood. God said, "Fill the earth and scatter." But the descendants of Ham, well aware of God's covenant, through Nimrod, the chief engineer of the Tower of Babel, thinks, let us build a tower that will reach unto the heavens, just in case. The Tower of Babel is an evil symbol of men's selfish enterprise by own human strength, thinking they can secure their salvation, climbing their way to heaven. On national TV, they are glorifying Babylon through this symbolism. And I believe that they have handpicked some entertainers to send the message, like Tommy Iommi, a guitarist from a group called Black Sabbath, a band name formed out of a mockery of God's holy day, the seventh-day Sabbath. You can read that in Genesis chapter 2, verse 2 to 3. Thousands of families and young people attended this ceremony, hearing Duran Duran Save a Prayer, which is a song about forbidden sexual relation outside of marriage, which is called One Night Stand. But the song addresses it as paradise. Revelation 2 verse 7, to the one who is victorious, I will give the right to eat from the tree of life, which is in the paradise of God. In the book of Revelation, the paradise is where the tree of life is found. We are living in the time of the fulfillment of the book of Revelation, and Satan will redouble his efforts to deceive the world and condition the minds of the multitude to fascinate and to intimidate. Friends, the devil is crafty. Babylon means confusion, and we must be able to discern symbolism and the marks of occultism. Could it be that Bible prophecy is opening our eyes, that in the final days, people will not trust the words of Jesus and would rather worship the beast, directly or indirectly? The devil presented the fruit to Eve as harmless as possible, and Eve failed to see and recognize the deception thereof. Jesus says, narrow is the way that leads to life, and broad is the way that leads to destruction. There are really two roads in this life, and our choices daily will mold our characters. It's either we will be more like Jesus or more like the world. Kindly type in the comment section, in the narrow road with Jesus. Jesus called us to be fishers of men and to prepare people for His soon return. Kindly help Truth and Bible Prophecy Ministries in lifting up Jesus and the truth of God's Word. Kindly share this video, and thank you for watching. May we all continue to seek truth in Bible prophecy.